Hello twin flames and welcome to this reading. So this is what you've been waiting for. We're going to do the November check-in on the masculine sign by sign and see what they want you to know. So for this reading today, I'm going to shuffle the cards using this deck and we're going to bring in the divine masculine, the dark truths, to see what they want to say from the deep dark depths of their soul. We're going to bring in the divine masculine messages to the divine feminine by a real divine masculine, George Drew, my twin flame blue eyes tarot. And we're going to bring in the new divine masculine message tarot deck by me. So I'm really excited to do this reading. So thank you for being here. And if you are new to the channel, welcome, subscribe, join our family because we're here for you every day. So as always, I'm going to timestamp it. The stamp for your masculine sign will be in the description box below, along with the description of each deck I'm using today. So let's see what your masculine wants to say to you. And if you're unsure what sign they are, just ask the angels to guide you, or, watch the messages that you're guided to and then take the bits that resonate with your journey. So let's do this then, okay? So which sign are we beginning with today? Here we go. So we're starting with Leo. So if your divine masculine is a Leo, this reading is for you. So what does your Leo masculine want to say to you right now? What does your Leo masculine want to express to you right now in November? What do we need to know? So I'm going to shuffle all decks and then we're going to bring the messages through. Very clear, very quick, very precise. I feel he's doing some quick thinking. He may still not be able to get the words out right now because he is a bit tongue-tied, but he does want to speak his truth. So the message is, he's saying, I want you to be mine forever. Wow. So he's letting you know he wants you, and he wants you to be his forever. So some part of his being knows that you are twin flames, that you are eternal, that you have this infinite love that you share. And he wants you to be together forever because you have a mission together. We have a mission together. How powerful. So your masculine is saying to you, I know we have a mission. I want you to be mine forever. And this is very powerful because it's showing you that he kind of understands what this journey is. He may not know the label. He may not understand what that means, but he certainly understands the feelings that you give him in his heart and soul. We are one. Love it. So he's saying we are one. We have a mission. There's a reason we're here. We are forever. And I want you to be mine because we are one. So he feels that. He feels that you are one. Where you go, he goes, in the mind, in the soul, in the body. You walk hand in hand together energetically. And he's working on his sacral chakra. So this is showing you he's dealing with things in his physical reality that he needs to change and work on and adjust to be able to be with you physically. So this is connected with finances, things he's releasing and letting go of. And he's saying, as I walk on this earth, I feel closer to you. And I really do feel that. He's saying to you, this physical life means something. It means something that we've both come down to the earth plane at this time. And as I walk around my day, my journey, my experience, I feel closer to you. So this is also a big sign that you're getting closer to union, closer to reconciliation, closer to communication, closer to what you're waiting for. But it's not the right time. And I still feel it's because he's tongue-tied. He still can't quite express this yet. And he's saying, so instead, meet me on the 5D. So he's meeting you in the physical, an energetic realm. So you'll feel it physically to communicate with you. So while you're waiting, God is working and your masculine is saying, meet me on the 5D. So what does he want to say to you? Look at this. I'm processing. So this is the reason why it's not the right time. He's processing. But it is the right time on the 5D. He's always communicating with you there. He's always connecting with you there if you allow yourself to feel the love. And he's saying to you, I'm working out what to do. I'm working out what to say and how to say it and how to do it. And that's why I need time. So I really do feel this energy of his tongue-tied. He can't quite get it out just yet. So he's working it out. And when the masculines are silent, they may seem to be ghosting you or blocking you in any way or blocking the connection. They are processing. So remember that what you perceive as blocking you is processing for them. And we've got the 8 of Cups. So he's definitely releasing what needs to go. I'm walking away from the past and I am ending things I need to end. I know it's time. So he's saying to you, it's not the right time because I'm ending things I need to end. I'm walking away from things that no longer serve me to be free and able and capable to be with you. And I am yours. King of Wands, beautiful here. Very, very powerful. He's saying to you, I am yours. And I love that, you know, the fire of the Leo energy is the fire energy. And this is the King of Wands. So he's showing you he's growing up. Spiritually, he's becoming stronger. He's stepping into his lion power. You know, hear me roar. His voice is coming out. And he's saying, I am yours. So if you're questioning that because he's with someone else or you're not sure, he's saying, look, I am yours. I am yours. My body, my heart, my mind, and my soul belong to you, regardless of what's going on in the physical world. But I am still healing. I hate the silence. So he's saying to you, look, I hate the silence, but it's where I'm healing the most. You know, the message is, I hate the silence between us as much as you do, but it's where I do my deepest healing. So the message for you here is hold on. You know, hold on. They give me that song. It's an old one. Hold on for one more day. Hold on for one more day. I can't think who it's by. It was by Bewitched, I think it was by, because you've bewitched him. But he's saying just hold on. Hold on for one more day. I'm coming. I can't quite get the words out because I'm healing, I'm processing, I'm working it out. But I promise you that I am yours and I'm leaving behind what I need to release so that I can be with you. What a beautiful message. I hope that helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon. Wow. Very beautiful. Let's put these cards back. I love using these decks. I love using Georgie's deck. I love using my decks. There's just power in these decks. It's really beautiful. So which sign are we doing next then? Okay, which sign are we doing next? Which masculine are we doing next? It's exciting choosing the cards. We're doing Libra, wow. So if your divine masculine is a Libra, that powerful air sign, this message is for you. So what does your Libra divine masculine want to say to you? Wow, look how they're jumping out here. Okay, moving them until they come out. I always know intuitively which ones to take. That one needs to come as well. And there's a few on the floor. So definitely feel your masculine's going through something for so many of the dark truths to come out. Wow. And just two of these other ones here. What does he want to say to you? What does your Libra masculine want to say to you right now during November? Wow, look at this power. Power flowing out. Okay. So we're going to start with Georgie's cards. I want you to be mine forever. Now, this is very powerful. Okay, this card just came out for Leo too. So this big energy right now where the masculines are realizing that you are twin flames, that they want you forever. They don't want anybody else. And also realizing on some deep level that they are eternal beings. And we've got Queen of Cups. You are the most beautiful thing I have ever seen. So he's saying to you, wow, I'm balancing my emotions because I'm realizing you are the one. And he always knew that, but it may have took some time to admit it to himself, you know, because he knows he needs to change his ways. He knows he needs to raise his vibration and kind of man up for you. You are the most beautiful thing I have ever seen. And because of that, I want you to be mine forever. He's saying to you, I secretly watch you. And he secretly watches you because you're the most beautiful thing he's ever seen. And, you know, you are breathtaking to him or her. So your masculine looks at you and is in awe of you and secretly watches you. This could be watching you online. It could be, you know, searching for you on social media or, you know, through a mutual friend. Could be looking at your photograph and just kind of thinking of you and connecting with you in a very powerful 5D way. Could be coming to you in dreams, telepathy, on the 5D, meditation. But he's secretly watching you. Astral traveling to you too, I'm feeling. So he's watching you. And he's saying earth. So he's grounding himself. He's secretly watching you on the earth. So I do feel this is a physical way he's watching you. A 3D way. You know, because the masculines are always tuning in with the feminine anyway in their mind. But I feel he's watching you in, you know, some form of physical way. So he's got his eye on you somehow and he's letting you know that. Not in a creepy way. This is in a, I wonder what my beloved the most beautiful woman or man I've ever seen is up to kind of way. So the earth energy, the grounding. So I feel he's also doing a lot of grounding energy, you know, God grounding himself to work on his physical world and to make changes in his earthly world, because sometimes the Libra masculines tend to be up in their head a lot. So he's actually balancing his energy and coming back down to earth to do what he needs to do. And yeah, to change. And he's saying, I'm changing. I don't want to be with anyone else. Wow. And that's why he's saying to you, you know, I want you to be mine forever because you are the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. So he's saying, I don't want anybody else. I don't want to be with anyone else. So I'm releasing myself from my karmic ties. So he's changing for you. He's walking away from karmic situations for you to be with you because that's truly what he wants. But he is a bit lost. And he's saying, I am lost. I'm changing and I'm releasing and I want to be with you, but I am lost. I need direction. And he says, nobody seems to get me or understand me but you. I feel so alone. So he's in a situation right now that's making him feel alone. That could be his marriage. It could be, you know, his relationship. It could be his job or something going on with, you know, people he's spending time with. Or he may just be the hermit right now and spending time on his own. But he feels lost. He's asking for direction. So I feel he's also changing because he's becoming more spiritual. You know, he's tapping more in with the angels and his guides and the higher power. So he's saying, nobody gets me but you. I feel alone. And that's why he wants to be with you, because, you know, you get him, you make him feel alive. He doesn't feel as silly with you. You know, he feels kind of like nothing makes sense unless he's with you. And he feels like he's misunderstood. He's saying, I'm planning. So he's changing, he's planning, he's working it out. I want us to get together in person. I'm just afraid of messing it up with my stupid behaviour. So if you've been expecting him come towards you, he feels like he's balancing his emotions out so he can do that. And he's actually working out how you can get together in person in real life. You know, coming together. That may also be online. It may be kind of Skyping each other, Zooming each other, online communication. But for some of the masculines, they want a real physical meet up in the 3D world. You know, and that's why he's grounding himself too. He's saying, I want to meet up with you. You know, I want to touch you and taste you and be with you in a physical way. And he's saying, I'm messaging you. There is so much I want to say to you. Expect a message from me soon. So he's definitely going to reach out soon. He's definitely planning and plotting and finding solutions and answers about how he can be with you and how he can spend time with you in the physical world. But he is also healing. And a lot of the masculines are going through this too. So if he is distant right now in silence, he's saying, don't worry, I'm messaging you. So, you know, if you're worried about if you should message him, if it's on your mind, he's saying, I am messaging you. Okay, wait for my message. Because he's letting you know that he hates the silence between you as much as you do, but it's where he does his deepest healing. So he's saying, I'm doing my deepest healing right now in these dark times because I am planning, processing, working out how to leave behind the past to start again with you. And he's saying, I'm coming. So again, there's this real reassurance coming through from your twin today that he is coming home. He's coming to you. He's messaging you. He's planning how he's going to meet up with you. He's showing you how he feels. I'm sorry for everything I said and did, and I promise I will make it right between us. I'm coming back. So he knows he's messed up. He knows he's done things wrong and he may have hurt you, and he's apologising. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything I said. And they give me that song by Elton John, sorry seems to be the hardest word. So it's hard for him to apologise and man up and speak his truth. But he is doing this because it's what he needs to do. And he's saying, I'm making decisions about our future. And this is why he knows he's changing, because he now wants to make these changes too. And this is again those releasing those karmic ties, because he wants you and he only wants you. And he wants to be with you forever. He's saying to you, I'm afraid. I walked away, but I intend to come back. So there's this real theme coming through from your masculine here about him returning to you, messaging you, planning to see you, and coming back into your life. So let go of any fear right now about him returning, because he absolutely is. He can't get it over any, kind of boulder that he is coming back. He's saying, I walked away. So he's admitting it was his fault and he walked away, but I intend to come back. My concern is, so he's a bit worried here, will you be there when I do? So he's worried about what you're doing, who you're doing it with, if there's anyone else on the scene, and that's why he's secretly watching you. I was running from myself. So he's letting you know in a very honest way, he never ran away from you and the love and the feelings, he ran away from his own self. And he's saying to you, I'm taking my time. Okay, I'm taking my time. This time I want to do things right. So that's why he hasn't rushed in, because fools rush in. He's saying this time I want to do things right, and that's why I don't want to rush things and risk losing you altogether. I want it to be right. So he's saying I'm making a decision about our future, but I want it to be right. I don't want to mess it up. I don't want to hurt you anymore. And I don't want to, feel like a fool and hurt myself in the process. So give me time. And he's saying to you, I'm jealous. So there's definitely jealousy here. And that's why he's secretly watching you. He's wondering what you're doing. And he knows because of this, he needs to step up and make a decision before you move on with someone else. I get so jealous when I think about you with other people. So he doesn't like it. And he doesn't like it when you spend time with other people, not just people who fancy you or want you, because I feel you only want him, but friends, family, anyone that's taking up your energy. A lot of, the feminines get jealous too about the masculines being with other people, but this is showing you the masculines actually feel this too. It makes me angry because it's my fault that you were spending time with them and not me. And I feel like a total fool. So he knows he was a fool and he wants to make up for it, and he's planning on letting you know soon. So decisions are happening within your connection. He is healing still, and he is doing what he needs to do to be with you, because you are the most beautiful thing he's ever seen. What a beautiful message. I hope that helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Wow. Really powerful. So let me just pop these cards back together and then we'll carry on. Okay, so next sign we're doing then. Who's next? Which sign are we doing next? Here we go. We're doing Gemini. So if your divine masculine is a Gemini, the twins, this is a message for you. So what does he want to say to you? Thank you, angel. So what does your Gemini divine masculine want you to know in November? What does he want to say to you in November? What does your Gemini masculine want you to know in November? It's very exciting using these cards to kind of see what he wants you to know. So he's definitely doing a lot of work in his physical world because a lot of tarots come out there. So what does he want to say to you? And a card on the floor. So I'm going to start with the one on the floor. So he's saying to you, look at this. I know that we are twin flames. And this is the theme that kind of is coming through right now. I know we are twin flames. I know that we have this amazing divine connection. So he may not understand the label of twin flames, but he understands the feeling and the concept of what it is. And as a Gemini, he's very tapped in with that energy because he is the energy of the twins. So he's always felt that. He's always kind of known that within himself. And he's saying to you, air. And he is an air sign anyway, but he's saying to you, I'm clearing the air. I want to clear the air. I want to clear things up. I want to sort things out. So it feels like things in his life right now are up in the air because he knows that you are twin flames. And because of that, he knows he needs to make changes. He wants to reach out. He wants to show you how he feels. And he's saying to you, I want you to know how much I care. So he definitely wants to show this to you and share this to you. And when I'm tapping in with the energy of the picture here, it's like this kind of ball of love and light that is shared between you. So he's saying, I want to be able to come to you to clear the air with you so I can actually tell you how much I care. Very beautiful. So he's saying to you, you are the strongest person I know. Strong, powerful, resilient. You know what you want, how you carry on. You inspire him here, and he is proud of you too. And he's saying, I'm not intentionally ignoring you. I'm working out what to say and how to say it. So he's not intentionally ignoring you. So if he has kind of left you on read, and they've just given me a bit of tooth pain there, which is about decisions, he's already in two minds about contacting you. He does want to reach out. And that's what he's saying to you. He's saying, I'm not intentionally ignoring you. I'm sorry if I left you on read or I haven't replied or I've been distant. I'm just working out what to say and how to say it because I want you to know how much I care. And that's what he's showing you here. Very beautiful. He's saying to you, I'm ready to fight for our love. Wow. So he wants to fight for this love. Why? Because he knows that you are twin flames. He knows that you are. And fighting for this love means standing up for it, believing in it, trusting in it, coming out into the open about it, being with you, body, heart and soul. And he's saying, when I make a decision, things happen quickly. So it's going to happen soon. All he's got to do is make the decision and follow through on the decision. So have patience with him at this time as he works through this. Yeah, expect me, I'm on my way. So he's showing you this. 2 knights there, very powerful. Knights are very much about movement and change. And I feel that he could come through to you at night. He could message you at night or turn up at night. So he's saying to you, expect me, I'm on my way. So that's that feeling that you'll have right now. You'll have a feeling in your gut that he's coming to you, because he is. And he's saying to you, I am creating stability for our future. I am creating a new beginning. I want to begin again with you. So things are building now. This is about your future together, the commitment that you guys will have. And this is the union that's coming in. So a lot of power. And they show me the 4 as in 1, 1, 1, 1, okay? Like 1, 1, 1, 1, which is the 11, 11 portal. So I feel big changes coming in around this too. And he's saying, when we work together, we are a great team. So big message here about the mission that you guys have. That when you're together, you're going to stay together and you're going to share a life together, helping others. You're going to be building a legacy. When you work together, you're a great team. So a great sign about what's coming in for you guys, that you're going to be together and you're going to work on a mission together for your purpose, helping and healing the world. And he's saying, I'm growing up. So he's done a lot of healing and growing since you last saw each other, since you when you went into separation, or, even your last communication, because he's saying, I know we're twin flames. I know now. This doesn't mean he's going to come out with it and say to you, oh, we're twin flames. He may not recognise the words, but he certainly knows the feeling, and he wants you to know that. I get attention from others online and in person, but it does nothing for me. So maybe in the past he's enjoyed flirting with people to boost his ego, and he's saying, I don't want that anymore. So even if he's got attention from others, it's nothing to worry about. He's not interested. He says, all it does is boost my ego and my pride, and I'm stepping away from all of that because that's no longer important to me. So maybe he was a player in the past, or he liked playing the field a little bit, but no longer. He knows your twin flames. He wants a commitment with you, and he wants to build something stable. It's like he's finally growing up. And he's saying, I'm hopeful. I hope we can put the past, the way he was, behind us, the bad times, the things I've done, and start again. So he's asking you for a fresh start here, to forgive and heal. I know I'm asking a lot of you, so he knows it's a big thing he's asking here, but I hope that you can forgive the error of my ways. So he's saying, I've made errors, I've made mistakes, I've done things the wrong way. I'm sorry, I hope you can forgive me. I was naive and childish, but now I'm growing up. So he's admitting to you, I was a child. Okay, I wasn't ready for this love, for you, for me. But now I'm growing up and realising, and I am paying attention. I'm realising. So he's also paying attention, and he knows what he's done. He's sorry about that, and he's seen the signs. Your voice haunts me. So he's seen the signs, he's paying attention, and he's hearing your voice. So people are reminding you of him in his physical world, and your voice is haunting his dreams, haunting his mind. I hear you in my head talking to me. Is it real? I wonder. So he hears you sending him telepathic communication. He hears it in his head. He's resonating with it. He's on the right frequency to hear it. And he's saying, I wonder, is this real? Is this real? So he's working it all out. So expect him to come towards you soon. He's working it all out so he can be with you and express his love. Very beautiful. I hope that helps. Wow. What beautiful messages coming out today from the masculines, loving this. So let me just pop these back together and then we're going to carry on. Okay, next sign then, which masculine are we doing next? Here we go, we're doing Aquarius. Wow, so we've done all the air signs in a row here. So Aquarius, so if your divine masculine is an Aquarius, this is what he wants to say to you right now. So what does your Aquarius masculine want you to know? what does your Aquarius masculine want you to know? Okay, there's a card moving on the top there as well. What does your Aquarius masculine want you to know right now? What does he want to say to you? What does he want to say? What's he going through? What's his energy? What does he want to say? Wow, okay. So we're going to start with this then, because these two jumped out the deck. So the message is, look at this, the Knight of Cups. Expect me, I'm on my way. So there's this real energy right now about movement, communication, change coming in. And you'll feel this divine feminine. So it's very likely you're feeling this in your solar plexus. You're feeling this in your gut, this feeling that he's either going to message you or he's going to reach out and he's on his way. So if you're feeling that, if you're excited, it's good to be excited. Just don't expect it to happen in the way you think it will. Okay, because you get disappointed then. Let go of the how's it all going to happen and just know it will, because it will. He's saying, expect me, I'm on my way. And I trust that we are meant to be. So the Wheel of Fortune is about fate and destiny, moving things into place. So right now the universe is moving things into place to bring you together. And that's why he's saying, expect me, I'm on my way. I trust that we are meant to be. I trust that this love is real. I'm trusting it. So he's taken a leap of faith and trust in his heart. And he's saying, I feel alone. So in his physical world, he feels very alone. He feels very lost and in pain too. And I feel you're feeling that energetically, because, you know, he may be surrounded by people, but he's feeling alone because nobody really understands, nobody gets him. And he wants your friendship too, you know, and friendship is very powerful in the twin flame love. You know, the love and the romantic side and the passion, all that's very nice and real and lovely, but the friendship is the glue that holds it together. And it feels like he's missing talking to you. You know, those chats that you shared, the conversation, the way he can open up to you, he's really missing that right now. And look at this, I know we are twin flames, and, you know, I'm 4 signs in, and all of the signs so far have had these repetitive messages. I know we're twins, I know. So he may not understand the label, remember, because the masculines don't really get that, but he knows the feeling, the intensity, the connection, the power of the love. And this is what he's showing you when he's saying this to you. I trust that we are meant to be, you know, and I know we are twin flames. So he's saying, expect me, I'm on my way, because this is magical. I'm facing my inner fears. So he's facing all his fears, and that's why he may be feeling alone, because he's spending time alone. So I feel the hermit energy around this. You know, maybe blocking people out, maybe he's blocked you out because he's been facing his inner fears of what this love is, of what he needs to do, you know, what he needs to change, what he needs to make happen in his life, and he wants you to be happy. So he's facing his inner fears so he can actually give to you, so that you can be happy with him, because he wants you to be happy. And I do feel in the past as well, maybe even now, while he's in this hermit energy, you know, he's kind of gone distant or silent because he's been protecting your energy, because he wants you to be happy. You know, he loves it when you are happy, when you're smiling, when you're feeling good, and he doesn't like it when he's causing you pain. So sometimes he's stayed away to protect your heart, and he's saying, I just want you to be happy. And, you know, I want to be able to give to you and show you how I feel. And he's been quiet and distant because he's been getting ready for this. He's been working on his heart chakra. So he's been working on opening his heart. He's been working on his feelings and his emotions and allowing himself to face those inner fears and understand what he's feeling inside, to open up, to be vulnerable. And that takes a lot of guts and courage from the masculine too. And he's saying, I'm sorry. So there's this real feeling from his heart space about, you know, this apology, the things he's done, he's sorry. I miss you. And he does, and that's what I'm feeling. He misses talking to you. He misses just being in your energy and your light. I miss you, and I hope that you can forgive me for all the things I have done. I know that I've hurt you very badly. So he's saying, I know I've hurt you, not just a little bit, but very badly, with my words and my actions, and I'm truly very sorry. So he knows he's hurt you, not just with his words, but with his actions and the things he's done. And he's saying it was all because of my own insecurity and fear. And that doesn't excuse what he's done, but it will help you to understand it was never about you, and it was always about him. So he's saying, I'm very sorry for what I've done here. And he's saying, I'm owning up. So he's saying, I'm sorry for what I've done, but I am owning up to it. And he's going to come towards you. And that's why he's saying to you, expect me, I'm on my way. I feel he's going to come towards you with an apology. Okay, with an I'm sorry, with a gesture. So you may see roses in the physical reality as a sign from the universe that this apology is getting close. But there is some fear around this. Thank you. I have to release it when they give it to me. It's fear around being able to apologise because, you know, there's just that little bit of fear there in case you reject him or you don't accept the apology or you don't want to know. And he's saying, while we have been apart, I have been learning who I am. And he's really saying that to you. You know, while we've been apart from each other, I've been opening my heart. I've been facing my fears, going within. And I've really changed. So he's saying, I know I've messed you about, I know I've hurt you, but I have really changed. And I want you to know that you can count on me to do the right thing. So he's going to make it right. He's definitely going to apologise to you here. And it's going to come to you in an unexpected way. And he's saying to you, happy birthday. So maybe this is something that really hurt you. Okay, that he wasn't there for your birthday, or maybe he didn't reply to a birthday message, or maybe your birthday is coming up here. And he's saying, happy birthday, he wants to be there for you. And he's apologising for not being there before, and he's owning up to that. I'm sorry I missed your birthday. I was afraid to reach out in case you expected too much too soon. I will make it up to you, I promise. So there's a lot of promises coming in from your twin here. A lot of apologies and promises. So if you've seen the stag, that's why. And he's saying, I don't want to miss your birthday again. I don't want to miss any times that you may need me or want me there. I want to be there for you. And I'm owning up that I made a fool of myself. I was silly. You know, I let you down. I wasn't there when you needed me. But I'm going to fix it. And he's saying, so let me message you. So it has to be on his terms. And the reason why, that's not selfish or, you know, the masculine's kind of needing to be in control. It's the fact that the feminine needs to release control. That you need to trust him to reach out to you. You need to trust in the love enough to know that he will message you in divine timing. And that's what he's saying to you. You know, he's saying, expect a message from me, or expect me because I'm on my way. And this may be around a birthday here. Or, you know, he wants to apologise for missing a birthday. If I don't reply, I'm planning what to say. Okay, so he's saying, I am working it all out. I get stressed when you message me again asking what's wrong. So if you are in communication and you've messaged him and he hasn't replied, so you've messaged again and again and again, and I've done that before, he's saying, please don't do that. You know, let me reply in my own time. I'm working out what to say. He says it stresses me out when you message me again asking what's wrong because nothing was wrong. But now it is because I feel paranoid that I've done something wrong. Don't rush me. So he's saying, don't rush me because I'm on my way. Don't rush me because this is a big thing for me right now to own up to what I've done and come towards you with an apology. So give me time to do it in my own way, and I will prove to you how much I care, that this love is real and that I want to be with you forever. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Wow, very powerful. These messages today blow me away. Love it. So the masculines are being very open and honest with you today, Divine Feminine. So let me pop these ones back. I don't mix them up. I'm mixing them up already. Here we go. There we go. And we're going to do the next sign. Okay, so which masculine are we tapping in with next then? Which masculine are we tapping in with next? Okay, there we go. So the next masculine we're doing is Taurus. Wow. So if your masculine is a Taurus, then this is a message for you. So what does he want to say to you right now in November? What does your Taurus masculine want to express with you right now? Wow, one card. That's very powerful. What does he want to say to you right now? What does he want to say to you? I feel it's going to be short, sweet, and to the point. Okay, that's what I'm feeling. And, you know, Taurus is powerful anyway because he's a bull. So it feels like he's taking the bull by the horns here. He's getting this done. He's stepping up. And he's saying to you, I watch. Wow. I watch. I'm your secret admirer. And the reason he's watching is because he's in a little bit of fear. Okay, so he's dealing with fear here. He's saying to you, I'm your secret admirer. I watch your social media. I search for you online, and I sometimes try and be where you are. So if you've been wondering if he's watching you, maybe he's been watching you from a fake account and you've been wondering about that. Or, maybe you've felt his presence online. Maybe he hasn't actually liked your pictures or, commented on your kind of post, but you felt his energy there. Maybe you felt his energy on WhatsApp, or you've just felt him. Or maybe if you live close by, you've felt his presence. He's watching you. He's saying, I am your secret admirer. So especially if he's kind of denied his feelings, or he's not been honest with you about it, or he's hid it from you, he's saying, of course I love you. I'm your secret admirer. I watch you. So he's got his eye on you, okay? Not in a creepy way. This is he wants to know what you're doing because he wants to feel close to you type of way. I watch your social media. I search for you online. And, you might think that's a bit crazy, but some of the feminines aren't online. So the masculines will actually type the name into Google to see if anything pops up. And I sometimes try and be where you are. So, he may drive down the road the same time as he knows you're going to be there, or he may be around your energy. You may not even be aware of any of this, but he's saying, look, I want you, and I'm kind of watching you because right now I'm dealing with my own stuff. So he may not be physically able to be with you. So he's been with you in other ways. The weight of my life is on my mind and I'm struggling to sleep. I need peace. So this the struggle of his life, okay, the weight of his life. So he's definitely in a situation in his physical world that's getting him down. It's weighing him down. So he may be surrounded by baggage. He may be in a relationship. He may have children. He may have responsibilities and financial worries and obligations, maybe debt even, that he needs to release first before he can be with you. And he's saying, the weight of my life and the things I'm bound to is on my mind. So he's lying awake at night, he's struggling, he's going over things. He may even be late at night when he's watching you. Okay, he may be lying in bed thinking of you as well, so he's watching you in that way. But I feel he may stay up late because he can't sleep and he's Googling your name, he's looking for you online, and he's saying, I just need some peace. So have compassion for your twin at this time because he is struggling. And he's saying, I am trapped. So I definitely feel he's stuck in a situation he's struggling to get out of. And that, if he isn't in a karmic relationship or that kind of situation, he may be trapped in the prison of his own mind. I am trapped in a situation of my own making. So he's done it himself. No one's got him into it. He's done it himself. And I'm trying to find a way out. So again, if the masculines get married, if they get the karmic partner pregnant, or they do any of these are things of his own making because he's had to learn a lesson or learn the hard way in a way. So he's saying, I need to work it out here. I know I've trapped myself in this situation. I'm working it out so that I can be with you. 10 of Cups. I want to spend the rest of my life loving you. Let's get married. Now, that's a bold statement, especially if he's already married to someone or he's trapped in a situation. He's saying to you, I dream about you. This is what I wish it was you. I feel if he is married to someone else, he fantasizes about being married to you. And he said, I want to spend the rest of my life loving you. So he does want you. And when he watches you and he's admiring you from afar, he's dreaming about this love. So, he knows he needs to make it happen. He can't just fantasize about it. And, he's feeling very frustrated, maybe even a bit angry because he knows he needs to change his life. And he's saying, you have helped me more than you know. So you've helped him to understand who he is more than you know. You've helped him to realize he's in a mess and he needs to sort out that mess. He needs to untangle himself from all this red tape. And he's saying, why do I feel lost? Well, it's because he needs some direction. He's trying to find answers. He's trying to work out what to do to find a solution. And that's why he can run away from you. When I run from myself, not you. So, if he has run away from you, it's not you he's running from. He's running from himself, his own fears, his situation. And he said, I'm taking responsibility towards our connection. And that's the energy I felt at the beginning. Very short, sweet, to the point. He's saying, look, I am in a situation. I'm sorry about that. It is a situation that I got myself into, so I have to be the one to get myself out of it. But trust me, I want you, I want to be with you, even get married to you, and I am watching you from afar, but I need to work it out in my own way. So your twin needs compassion right now because he needs direction, and the angels will send him that and, help him to find his way. So the message for you, Divine Feminine, is shine your light, be the lighthouse, and you will guide your twin home. I hope that helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Wow, very powerful. Next sign then, who are we doing next? We're doing Aries. Wow. So if your Divine Masculine is an Aries, this message is for you. And my Masculine is an Aries too. So I'm excited for this reading. So what does your Aries Masculine, want to say to you during November? Quite a few cards came out there. Wow, look how quick they're coming out of the deck. This is really powerful. What does your masculine want to say to you? Your Aries masculine, what does he want to say to you right now in November? What does he want to say to you? Here we go. A few cards coming out, so I'm taking out what's jumping here on that one. So the message for you is, we're going to start with these cards. So the message is, he's saying to you, hear my message through music. So the message is that he is communicating with you right now through music. Now, you'll know already what that message is. And it could be he's singing a song. He may be a songwriter, he may be an artist. If you're in union like me and George sings in the shower or he sings around the house. And I know there's messages in that. But if you're in any form of separation, he's going to be communicating with you very powerfully through the songs that you hear, or the lyrics that you read, or some form of music. He's saying, I'm taking responsibility towards our connection. And he's letting you know that through music. Okay, so you're going to hear songs about changes and endings and beginnings and, coming forward and communicating with you. He's saying to you, you have helped me more than you know. So, you've helped him to become who he is today. You've helped him to understand, to take control, to realise who he is. And he's saying, I am making a decision towards our union. So he's getting closer and closer and closer every single day. He's saying to you, Hermit. So if he is within himself right now, if he is distant from you, quiet, if you're in separation, or if there is any form of, silence, he is communicating with you through music. And he's gone within to work it out, to face himself, to make decisions, to understand and to listen and hear. They're giving me pain in the ears. So he may be having earache. Maybe he's having earache from his karmic partner or his job, or, maybe even you in the past, and he needs time alone to process it all. He's saying, I hide who I truly am because I'm afraid of getting hurt. So he may wear a mask, he may not be open about things. So instead he chooses to communicate with you in the other realms because right now he's struggling with that. He's afraid of being hurt. That's something he has to work through. And he's saying to you, you are the strongest person I know. How beautiful. So you inspire him. And that's why he's saying to you, you have helped me more than you know because you are stronger than you even realise. You're the strongest person I know. Look at you. You get through things. You're so amazing. He's in awe of you. And, he's proud of you too, the things you've achieved. He's saying to you, I'm trapped in a situation of my own making and I'm trying to find a way out. So this could be an addiction. It could be a toxic situation he's in, a karmic situation he's in that he needs to release. And he's saying, I need to get out of it myself. So maybe you've offered him a solution. You've tried to help him in some way and it seems that he isn't listening or he's falling on deaf ears. He is processing what you've said. And he's saying, I need to find a way out myself. I know you're right, but I need to do it myself. And so that he can be with you. I want to spend the rest of my life loving you. Let's get married. So again, there's this marriage energy coming in, which I've picked up with the Aries masculine for a while. He's contemplating the future. He's thinking about it, what it would mean if you got married. Could he handle it? Is he ready for that? Can he release what he's in now to have that with you? But he knows full well he wants to be with you forever and he wants to spend the rest of his life with you in union. We've got the Nine of Swords. The weight of my life is on my mind and I'm struggling to sleep. I need peace. So he's struggling to sleep too. There's things going on in his mind. He's working things out. So I do feel he's having some sleepless nights, some worry, some restless nights, maybe some deep, heavy dreams too, as he works out what to do. He's purging the past. So if you're dreaming too and it's intense, you may be dream sharing right now, because you are the Empress in his life. And he's saying to you, I know who you are. I know who you are. You're the strongest person I know. Your nurturing power is guiding me home. So he's saying, I know that you're my divine feminine. I know that you are the one. You're the one I want to be with and share my life with, and maybe even start a family with too. I'm waking up. So he's saying, I'm waking up from the nightmare I've been in. You know, the struggles, the pressure, the kind of matrix reality of my own life. I'm waking up to what I need to change. I see signs about you, and I see signs about our situation, and it freaks me out sometimes how accurate they are. So he's seeing signs about you and it freaks him out because he thinks, wow, that's so real, it's so true. I need to step up and make a change. And he's saying, I lust for you. So he's definitely trapped in a situation where, you know, he's not having any intimacy if he's with a karmic partner. He's not attracted to that person, and he's lusting for you. He's thinking about you. And he's saying, when I look at you, so he may be looking at you online, he may be looking at your photos, he may be connecting with you in dreams in the 5D. If you are in communication, he's saying, when I look at you, sometimes my desire takes me over. And that primal need for you makes me want you there and then, to have you there and then, and to rip off your clothes. So he fantasizes about being with you. He has some very kind of lustful thoughts about you. I'm seeking answers because he's waking up. You are magnetic. So he's saying, I can't stay away from you. You're magnetic to me. I can't stay away from you, and I don't want to. So he's saying, I don't want to stay away from you. I'm trying because I need to heal my life and sort myself out and not hurt you anymore. But I can't stay away from you. And it scares me. It scares me more than anything because you have a power over me that nobody else does. And that's in a very passionate way. You know, it's in a very powerful spiritual way. You know him better than anyone else. And he says, what is this connection? And that's really powerful because not long ago I did a reading with the Nightmare Before Christmas cards where I spoke about the masculine trying to understand the journey. What is this? Like Jack, when he goes to Christmas Town, he's trying to work out what it is. He's like, what's this? What's this? It's something very strange. What is this? And he's saying, what is this connection? What is this? It's so different than anything else. I'm trying to work out what it is. So he's working it all out. Give him time to work it all out because he's realizing. So he's saying, I'm awakening, I'm waking up, I'm seeking answers, and I'm realizing. I know I have blocked our union, and I know I'm really blocking myself. So maybe he's blocked you in the past, maybe he's blocking you now. Okay, maybe he's blocked you from, giving him your love, or maybe he's shut his heart down on you. Blocking isn't always about creating a block on social media. It's about shutting down on you, on love. He's just hid himself away or, shielded his heart away or put barriers up. So he's saying, I was blocking myself. I'm realizing that I was the one that stopped this from taking place. But I'm ready now. I'm ready. So he's ready, but he's also trapped in a situation. So his heart is ready, but his body and mind have to catch up. He's saying, I will leave my partner. It's been over since I met you. Trust me to do this my way. So there's a definite energy here of a karmic situation or something he needs to release, to let go of, to be able to be with you. And he's saying, I'm thinking about it all. You're on my mind. I've been hearing songs and music that remind me of you. Now, isn't that interesting where he's saying to you, hear my message through music? So he's also listening to music and connecting with you, and, telepathically, he's sending that to you through the law of attraction. So that may be coming on the radio, or, it may be on where you are, because, you're connecting in that way. I've been hearing songs and music that reminds me of you, and it makes me want to reach out to you even more. So when you're hearing those songs that remind him, remind you of him or vice versa, it's about bringing you together. And he's saying, you matter. You matter to me. Our friendship matters to me. You matter to me. This love matters to me. And I hope we can work on bringing that back stronger and better than it was before. So he's actually missing the communication, the chats, the friendship, the love, the power of it, because you matter to him. And, it makes sense to him to be with you. So if he can't communicate all of this to you right now, what he's thinking, what's on his mind because of a karmic situation, trust that he will do what he's signed up to do. He's saying to you, I am going to leave that person. I am going to release that addiction. I am going to move away from that energy so I can be with you and give you a commitment and a future and everything you need. So for now, hear my message through music because it's absolutely real. I hope that helps. What a beautiful message. And I'll see you soon. Wow. So let's put these cards back. So not many signs left now. The messages today are really beautiful. I hope you're enjoying this. If you are, give me a thumbs up, okay? And subscribe if you're new. So next sign we're doing then, let's see. So the next sign then, the next masculine we're connecting with is Cancer. So welcome. So if your divine masculine is a Cancerian, this reading is for you. So what does your Cancer masculine want to say to you? Wow, jumping out. He's jealous. That's the card that's there. He's saying, I'm jealous. I'm thinking of you. And this is the energy that he's in right now in November. So what does he want to say to you right now in November? What does he want to say to you right now in November? Wow, look at this. So these are the cards I'm going to start with because this one really jumped out. He's saying, I'm jealous. I get so jealous when I think about you with other people. And what you need to know is that your energy is electric. Cancerian, I'm a Cancer, you see, so I know how they feel. Cancerian, energy is very emotional and very protective and very needy at times. So he needs your love. And, if you're doing you right now, which most of you are, stopping focusing on him but focusing on yourself, he's going to feel that shift. And he's feeling jealous. He's wondering what you're doing, who you're spending your time with, what you're up to. It makes me angry because it's my fault you were spending time with them and not me. I feel like a total fool. So he's not saying here, and the angels aren't saying that you're messing around with anyone else or having a relationship with anyone else. This could be going out with friends, spending time with family, being at work. He's jealous of anyone that you're spending time with because he's missing your energy. And he knows that it's his own fault because he hasn't given you what you deserve. And he's saying to you, it hurts so much without you. So he's missing you. It hurts without you. He's jealous. He's feeling it all in the pits of his soul. And Cancerian are very feeling beings. Highs and lows, ups and downs, emotions. Cancerians cry. Cancerians have stomach issues when they're struggling. So I feel like he may be having some stomach issues too. He's saying to you, you are the reason all of my dreams are coming true. So even though he's hurting without you and he's in pain and he's jealous, his higher self knows that you are the one and that you are the reason that his dreams are going to come true. So in other words, you inspire him, you guide him, you help him to become the person that he was truly born to be. And he's saying, so expect me, I'm on my way. And he really is a Knight of Cups, being this powerful water sign. So he's saying, I am on my way. You can expect me soon. But remember, Divine Feminine, let go of the when and the how it's going to happen and just leave all of that up to the Creator and know that it will because he's taken his time. So he's saying to you, I am coming. I am on my way, but I'm taking my time. This time, I want to do things right. So he doesn't want to mess it up. He said, I want to do it right. That's why I don't want to rush things and risk losing you altogether. I want it to be right. So he is worried about you moving on. And he is worried about who you're spending time with. But he doesn't want to just rush in and walk away again or go away again because he's not ready or he's afraid. He wants to wait until it's the right time. And they're giving me fear. That's what he's saying. I'm afraid. I walked away, but I intend to come back. So it was his fault he walked away. He's saying that to you. I walked away. It's my fault that you may be spending time with other people. I'm jealous about it and I intend to come back. But my concern is, and this is why he's jealous, will you be there when I do? I was running from myself. So he's thinking, have you moved on? Are you with anyone else? What you up to? So it's like he's testing the water. So he may also be hitting you up on social media, having a look, seeing what you're doing, what your posts are about, trying to find out information, because he is coming back. He's saying to you, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything I said and did, and I promise I will make it right between us. I'm coming back. So he's giving you the promise of a future, the promise of communication, the promise that he's doing it right this time, but he is still healing. So trust him to do it in his own time. He's saying, I hate the silence between us as much as you do, but it's where I do my deepest healing. So he's saying, it's not going to be silent forever. I'm going to come back to you, but I need to do it in my own way. And when I've been quiet or distant or silent, that's where I've been doing my deepest healing. And that's where he's been driving himself crazy in the darkness, wondering what you're doing and who you're doing it with. And he's felt so lost and in pain without you. And he's dreaming about you. I'm dreaming. So right now, the dreams between you could be very vivid, very intense, very sexy. He's saying, I dream about holding you close. It feels safe and warm in your arms, and I never want the dream to end. This needs to be my reality. So he knows full well he wants you full time and he wants to be with you because he's dreaming about you. And that dream, he wants to make it a reality. So give it time, Divine Feminine. He will show up for you. It just might take some time, okay? And I'm not saying it's going to take forever at all, okay? Because he's already doing it now because he's jealous. And when the masculines are jealous, they take action, and that's what he wants you to know. He is coming. Expect me, I'm on my way, but he's going to do it right. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Wow. Next sign we're doing then. Who are we doing next? We're doing Sagittarius. I had a feeling Sagittarius was going to come out. So a powerful fire sign, the Archer. What does your Archer want to say to you today? So what does your Sagittarius masculine want you to know, Divine Feminine? What does your Sagittarius masculine want to say to you right now? What does your Sagittarius masculine want to say to you? Wow. What does your Sagittarius masculine want to say to you right now? Here we go. I'm taking out any cards I feel are jumping out here. There we go. So the message is from your twin, our union is happening. Wow. Our union is taking place. I am taking action. It's happening now. So this is really beautiful because he's saying it is happening. So maybe that's a question in your mind. Is it ever going to happen? Are we ever going to be together? Do we have a future? Will you ever come forward and express how you feel? Will you ever do what you need to do to be with me? And he's saying, look, our union is happening. This is him reassuring you. It's like he's in disbelief that you would ever question that. And he's saying, connect with me through meditation. So he's connecting with you in the other realms right now. Meditation. What is meditation? It's where you feel at peace. It's where your mind is clear, where you feel calm. Some people think meditation is doing the and relaxing and putting the music on. But meditation can be going for a walk. Meditation can be sitting in your favourite coffee shop, watching the world go by. Meditation can be having a bath and just relaxing. Wherever you feel calm, that's where he will be. And he's saying to you, I'm waiting for you in the 5D. Let's communicate through meditation. So he may not be ready yet to express himself to you physically, but he's certainly showing up for you in the other realms. And he's saying, I know we're twin flames. And again, this is that general theme that's coming through right now. I know we're twins. He may not know the words or the label, but he knows the feeling. And he's saying, this is what I'm realising. So during the quiet times that he's having too, he may be driving around, he may be going in the shed, like my Divine Masculine, he may be having time by himself, and that's his form of meditation to understand his truth. So he's saying to you, I know on some level that we are twin flames and this is magical. And I also want you to know how much I care. So he's letting you know that today. So if you've been thinking, do you care? Do I matter? He's saying, yes, you do. And things need to be equally balanced. So it feels like he may be staying away from you until he's able to give to you exactly what you need. Or, he wants to give to you what you give to him. He doesn't want it to be back and forth or breadcrumbs. He wants to be able to give you the whole loaf. a toast with jam and butter on there. He wants to give you everything. So he's saying this connection needs to be equally balanced. And he's dealing with fear. He's dealing with judgment. I'm releasing my fears about what other people think. So there could be something that's creating a fear there of others. So it could be an age gap between you. Maybe you're the older one and he's a lot younger, or vice versa. There could be a religious difference between you, some cultural thing, something that's creating, a difference that other people may look at you and think, wow, and he doesn't care. He doesn't care, but he's got this fear in him about what other people think. So he's letting that go. And he's saying, I'm releasing my fears about what other people think to finally put my own needs first and follow my heart. So it feels like for a long time he's denied the connection to himself because of the differences between you, or the fears around what the love is. But he's finally dawning on him what he needs to do, that he has to release all of this fear and not care anymore about what other people think, because it's not important. What's important is you and him and the love that you guys share. And he's saying, I'm still healing. So he is still understanding, give it time. And he's saying to you, when I pull away from you, I'm afraid of being hurt. And I feel that some of you may be connecting with this intimately as well. If you've been intimate with each other and he's pulled away after he's been intimate with you, it's because he's in fear. He's afraid of getting hurt, being vulnerable. Don't take it personally. He's saying, when I pull away from you, I'm afraid of being hurt. It's nothing you were doing wrong. Please don't take it personally. You were doing everything right. And that's because you inspire him. He looks at you and he thinks, wow, why do you want someone like me? Especially if there's an age gap there. He's looking at you as this muse, this powerful lighthouse. And he thinks, why? Why me? Why me out of a sea of others? So he's dealing with his own fear. And he's saying, I'm anxious. So he's also feeling anxious. He says, I struggle with pressure. So he does pressure himself. And Sagittarius are archers. They have a vision. So they do also want to, do it right or have it the right way. So he does pressure himself too to, be a bit of a perfectionist, a bit like Virgo energy. And he's saying, I struggle with pressure. At work, at home, with you, I struggle because it makes me feel rushed to do things I'm not ready to do. And that's something I have to heal. And that's why it's taken so long, for him to come to terms with things, to accept things, to kind of understand, because he feels pressured. He doesn't want to feel rushed. He wants to do it at his own space, and he has to heal that. Okay, it's like you could put a rocket behind him. Okay, he needs that push, and this is what the universe is giving him right now. I'm inspired. So he's inspired by you, and I really do feel that, So if you think he's not coming to you because there's an age gap, or because of the differences, or because of something else, because he doesn't love you, it's nothing like that. You inspire him. And he's saying, I could write a book about my experiences with you and how you inspire me. Maybe one day I will. So he's winking at you there, and he's saying, we have a legacy to leave. We have a mission together. One day we're going to look back and laugh at this situation, because you are my world. And he's saying to you, a new chapter is about to begin for me. We hold the world in our hands. And the reason they channeled it for me, okay, is because he's realizing that. He's realizing that, wow, I can do this. This is about me too, not about everyone else. Because, your twin tends to put other people and the judgment and their beliefs and stuff before his own self. So he's saying, wow, it's about to begin for me. So yes, it's about to begin for the both of you, but he's saying it's about to begin for me. We hold the world in our hands. We can do anything with this love. We can be anything, go anywhere, do anything. The world is in our hands, and this is about completion and change, new beginnings. So, fresh start coming in for you and your twin. He's saying, I'm afraid. So he's still dealing with fears of letting go. I'm afraid of losing everything I've worked for in my life, but I won't let you go. So he can't let you go. And that's why he constantly returns to you. He constantly messages you or comes back to you eventually, because he can't let you go. But he is afraid of the things he's built up. And this is also his reputation. you know, because it's about what others think here that he's dealing with, rather than letting go of a car or a home or a relationship. It's more about being seen as something else, okay? So he needs to step out into the light and be a leader. And he's saying our future will be a delight and a success. So he fully intends to be with you, and he knows that you're going to be together, because he's saying our future will be magical. It will be a delight. It will be a success. It will be powerful. So he's saying, just let me grow up. I'm growing up. You know, he's growing up. And this is really powerful, because if there is an age gap between you, and I think that will resonate with so many of you watching, or, you know, and even if he is the older one, there'll be some kind of spiritual growth difference between you, like you're the mature one in that way and he isn't. So he's saying, I'm growing up. I get attention from others online and in person, but it does nothing for me. So, you know, maybe he got attention before, maybe he liked playing the field, or he liked being out there and, you know, boosting his ego, flirting with people. And he's saying that doesn't do it for me anymore, because he's growing up. He's realizing you are the one he wants, and he doesn't want to hurt you in that way anymore. He's saying all it did then was boost my pride and ego. And I'm stepping away from all of that, because that's no longer important to me. So remember, that's also connected with peers and friends. What will people think? What will my friends think if, you know, I'm walking away from that kind of energy or lifestyle? So he's changing completely because he wants to be with you, and that's where the power is. I hope that helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Wow, very beautiful reading. Not many signs left now, so let's put these cards back. So which sign are we doing now then, angels? We're doing Scorpio. Welcome. So if your masculine is a Scorpio, this reading is for you. And right now, if you are cross-watching, I am doing daily angel readings for Scorpio too. So that may help. So what do we need to know, please, angels? What does the Scorpio divine masculine want to share right now with the divine feminine? So what energy is your Scorpio masculine in right now? What energy is your Scorpio masculine in right now? What energy is your masculine in? What does he want to say to you? What's going on? Here we go. And this card at the back's moving, and this one on the top. So the energy then that your twin is in is saying, I'm owning up. Wow, I'm owning up. While we have been apart, I have been learning who I am. So separation is preparation for union. Separation is where he's been learning his deepest, darkest, biggest lessons. He said, I really have changed. So if you're wondering right now, has he changed? Is he waking up? Is he learning his lessons? He's letting you know he is. I really have changed. And I want you to know that you can count on me to do the right thing. So he's saying, I want you to know you can count on me. I want you to know I've changed, and I'm not going to let you down anymore, because I care about you. I care. I care what happens to you, to us, to our relationship. And I'm sorry for ignoring you and making you doubt how I feel. So if he's made you have doubt, if he's made you doubt how he feels, he's apologising for that, and he's owning up to that too. It was selfish of me. I care about you, and I always will. So he's very clearly saying to you, he does care, he does love you, he does want you in his life, and he knows he's been selfish in the past, and he's owning up to that. But he's also asking you for time. Let's relax, okay? Which means don't take it so seriously. Just allow it to flow and be and transform into what it's meant to be. I don't want you to leave me alone. So maybe you think he wants you to leave him alone. Maybe he's asked for some silence. He's letting you know it isn't that he wants you to leave him alone. He needs time, and he needs less pressure. He says, can we relax and just enjoy this moment together? So if you find that you've been forcing the connection, pressuring it, impatient, frustrated, you know, let that go, because letting go of all of that is what's going to move it forward. And he is asking you for this. He's saying, you know, I don't want you to leave me alone, but if I'm asking you to, it's because you're not allowing me to have space or time or room to process it all. Let's relax. Let's take it day by day, step by step, moment by moment. And that will lead to the promise. He's saying, I promise I will make it right. I promise I will make it happen. You have to trust me. And the promise is the stag. So if you've been seeing the stag, That's a big sign that he is transforming right now, and he is promising you union. They're blocking the throat chakra. So he may not be able to express it all to you right now. So he's showing you the stag, and the stag is saying all of this. It's saying, give me time, relax about the connection, I'm on my way, I'm going to make it right. And he's saying, I'm growing up because of our connection. So he's been doing a lot of learning along the way, a lot of growing up, understanding who he is. And he's saying to you, I can't forget you, I'm returning to you soon. So you've been on his mind, he's been thinking about you. He's been watching you in his mind, thinking, looking at photographs online or connecting with you in some way. And he's been doing that because he feels alone. He feels alone in his life. He feels lost. And he's saying, meet me on the 5D. So right now, he can connect with you in the 5D realm through dreams, through meditation, through music, through telepathy, and tell you all of this because he feels like the throat chakra may be a bit blocked right now, so he's not expressing it, but he's letting you know in other ways. So he wants you to know he is coming to you. You know, he is going to do what he's signed up to do. He's owning up to all of this. He is going to make it right, but in his own time. And he's saying to you, I'm so proud of you. Look at this. Our union is happening. So he's saying, thank you. Thank you for giving me time. Thank you for giving me space. Thank you for trusting me. I'm so proud of you for doing that. And because of that, because you're relaxing about it and trusting the connection, your union is happening. And he's showing that to you with the power of the stag and the signs that you see. So the big message for you is trust your masculine. Trust him to do what he signed up to do because he is doing it. And he's doing it in divine timing. And that's going to be the most powerful, magical time of all. I hope that helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon. Wow. Let's put these back then. Wow. So next sign we're doing, I've got 3 signs left. Next sign is Capricorn. Welcome, Capricorn. So this is the Capricorn masculine. I feel maybe there is a Capricorn watching. So there could be a Capricorn connection here. But this is for your divine masculine Capricorn. So if your masculine is a Capricorn, this is what he wants to say to you. So what does your masculine Capricorn want to say to you in November? What does he want to let you know right now? What does he want to say to you? What does your masculine Capricorn want you to know? Wow. What does your masculine Capricorn want you to know? Amazing. I'm going to start with this one. This is really powerful. We've got happy birthday coming up here. And obviously, you know, we will be moving forward towards his birthday soon. But I feel, you know, January time. But this is about your birthday too and your time. If you know, he's missed your birthday or if he's let you down or, you know, if he wasn't there for you at a special occasion. Says, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I missed your birthday. I was afraid to reach out in case you expected too much too soon. I will make it up to you, I promise. So he's saying, I'm going to make up for all those times I've missed special occasions. All those times I couldn't wish you a happy birthday or a happy Christmas or a happy New Year. I'm sorry I couldn't be there for you. And he says, I was worried and afraid in case you expected too much too soon. And that's where we go wrong as a divine feminine because we expect it to happen a certain way. And we get disappointed when it doesn't happen that way. So we learn on our journey to release control issues and, you know, to be flexible with things and adaptable. So he's saying to you, I'm making this up to you. I'm coming back soon. He's saying, I don't like being back and forth. I need to make a decision. So if he's messed you about, he's not going to mess you about anymore. This may be why he's cut himself off or he's gone quiet because he wants to make a decision. He doesn't want to come back to you and go back to them or be back and forth or, you know, not being able to give you everything. You know, not being able to give you everything he wants to give to you, including a happy birthday and a happy future. He's saying, you know, and it needs to be equally balanced. I want to be able to be there for you, body, heart, mind, and soul. So trust him right now. He's making this decision. And he's saying, look at this, our union is happening. So, you know, if you've been questioning it, thinking, is it going to happen? When's it going to happen? What's next? He's saying it is happening. Our union is happening. I just need to make a decision to make it right. And he's sorry. He's sorry about the time it's taken, the way it's happened. He's sorry. I miss you. So he's letting you know he misses you and he hopes that you can forgive him for all the things he has done. I hope you can forgive me for all the things I have done. I know that I've hurt you very badly with my words and actions, and I'm truly very sorry. It was all because of my own insecurity and fear. So he's saying to you, it wasn't you, it was me. It was my own insecurity, my own fear that held me back and made me do crazy things. And he's saying, I'm working hard now for our future. So this is a card that's saying to you, I'm doing the work. I am making our union happen. It's going to be okay. And he's clearing the air. He's clearing the way. You know, he's finding himself right now. He wants to make the way clear to be with you. So he's working it out in his mind. And he's saying, we have a mission together. We have a mission. So he wants to be with you because he's understanding on a very deep level that there's a reason that you're here. And he's saying, I'm afraid of commitment, but I miss you. So he's working through commitment issues. Maybe he's been hurt in the past. He could have been in a long-term relationship or a marriage that's affected him. He may have grown up in a household where, you know, there was a divorce or there was separation there or there was pain. And he's saying, I'm afraid of it. I'm afraid of commitment, but I do miss you. And I want you by my side. So he feels like when he comes forward, he's going to be working through commitment issues. So he may not want to get married straight away. That doesn't mean he won't. It means he's going to be asking you to give him time for it all to work out in its own way. You know, so don't go into the connection or the union thinking we've got to get married or something's wrong. Just give him time to work through his fears, to accept it. To accept himself, to accept you, to accept the way it is. Because he will get through that. And he's missing you completely and fully. And he's saying to you, I want to be with you. I'm clearing the air. I'm working things out. I'm sorry so that I can make this right. So give it the time it needs to happen and it will. I hope that helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon. Wow. Very powerful messages here. Just pop these back. Okay, next sign we're doing then, got 2 left. Who are we doing next then? We're doing Virgo. So if your divine masculine is a Virgo, this reading is for you. So what does your masculine want to share with you right now, divine feminine? What do the Virgo divine masculines want to share with the divine feminine? What's going on with the Virgo divine masculine right now in November? What do we need to know? What do we need to know? What do the Virgo masculines want to say to their feminine today? Here we go. Okay, so the message coming through then, we're going to start with the dark truth here. He's saying, I'm thinking of you. Wow. So, you know, whatever's happened, whatever's going on, you are definitely on his mind. And he's saying to you, I get nostalgic listening to music and think of you. You are on my mind. So it's one of them where he's kind of sitting there late at night. He's got the music on, headphones on, and he's thinking about you. He's going over the past, he's reminiscing. You know, he may be driving in his car and he's got the radio on, the song comes on and boo, it blasts him right back to you. So he's thinking about you. Songs, you know, people singing a song, boom, it takes him back. So he's been reminded of you in many ways. And he's saying great things are being created in our lives. So he feels like he's been working hard on his future, on creating something stable or concrete that he can offer to you. Because this is also about him coming to you with an offer. And I feel big shifts and changes coming in here from December. You know, December to April time, being able to offer something to you. But he's a little bit afraid of being rejected or in pain. And he's saying to you, I walked away. So he's saying, I was the one who walked away. I'm sorry, but I intend to come back. My concern is, will you be there when I do? I was running from myself. So he's admitting he ran from himself, not you. So, you know, kind of forgive yourself, you've done nothing wrong. But because he's wondering if you're going to be there when he returns, he wants to return to you with something concrete, an offer. So he doesn't want to just come to you and go again. He wants to offer something powerful to you. And that could be a commitment, it could be a ring, it could be a proposal. Something that you want to hear, he wants to give to you. And he's saying to you, look at this, I intend to give you everything you want. And that's really what I'm feeling, because he doesn't want you moving on. He doesn't want you with anyone else. He's afraid of that. So he knows he has to find himself, sort himself out to give to you. And that's why he's saying, I'm working hard on our connection. And you know this intuitively, Divine Feminine. He's saying to you, I'm tapping into my intuition and this is allowing me to see my truth. So he's a lot stronger now and a lot more spiritual and more in tune than he was before, because he's tapping in with his psychic side, his angels, his guides, his ancestors. He now has faith in love, and he has faith that he can change his life, and he's trusting in how he feels. And he's saying to you, I'm angry at myself. So he's angry because he's let you down. He's angry because he's kind of, walked away, and, he's getting nostalgic thinking about it because he's afraid you're going to move on. But he's saying to you, I'm on mission. And that means he's doing something about it, he's working on it. Because you have a mission together, but he's on mission to make it right. Maybe his mission right now is something he's doing, okay? So he could be working on a spiritual practice, or he could be a musician, okay? Or he could be creative in some other way, a healer or something that's working on his mission. And you could be working on your mission right now, and that's inspiring him too. And he's saying, I see signs about you. Songs, remember, music. He's seeing signs, he's hearing things, he's being reminded of you constantly. And that's allowing him to connect with his roots, to remember who he is. So he's going to uproot his life and change it to be with you. But this is about making changes in his life, wanting to change, because he's saying to you, if you think my journey is easy, then you are wrong. So he knows he's got to uproot his life. He's got to change things. He needs to heal things, and he wants to do it now. So, he knows he walked away. He's sorry about that. He intends to return and make it right with you. So the big message for you here, Divine Feminine, is give it the time it needs. He is seeing the signs. He is going to create a beautiful life, but he wants to give you something concrete that's going to make your dreams come true. So because of that, it's worth waiting for, and it's worth it not rushing it, because then he's going to give to you everything you've dreamed about and everything you've wanted in your life. Very powerful. I hope that helps, okay? Amazing. Last sign we're doing then is Pisces. So if your Divine Masculine is a Pisces, then this reading is for you. So what does your Pisces Masculine want to say to you right now? What does your Pisces Masculine want to say to you right now? Wow, jumping out of the deck here. What does your Pisces Masculine want to say to you right now? Look how they're jumping out. I'm sure another one's gone over there. Oh, it's here. How's that? Where did that go? I knew there was another one. So we're going to start with this one. Look at this. You are the most beautiful thing I have ever seen. So, you're masculine. Wow. And they're giving me the word smile. You put a smile on his face when he thinks of you, because you're just beautiful to him. He looks at you and he's in awe of you. Why do you want me? Look at you. So he's inspired by you. And he's saying, I'm creating stability for our future. So he feels like whatever he's doing right now in his physical world, in his emotions, in his mind, he is creating the way for the future, because you're the most beautiful thing he's ever seen and all he's ever wanted. And he's saying, I am leaving the karmic. So because you're the most beautiful thing he's ever seen, he only wants you. So that's reminding you that nobody compares to you, not even the karmic partner. Nobody can hold a candle to you, and he knows it. And he's saying, I'm leaving the karmic partner, and that is how I am going to create our stability. So give him time to do this change. And he's saying, I'm at a crossroads. I'm at a crossroads in my life right now because I am leaving the karmic partner. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it just yet, because I'm in limbo and I'm working it out, but that's what I want to do. And he's saying, wherever you are, I'm with you. So he's reminding you that you were always one. You were always together, regardless of the karmic situation, the 3D world, or the outside circumstances, that you are one. And he's saying, I'm finding balance through the experiences I am experiencing. So a big sign that this karmic energy, whatever it may be, whether it's a job, a partner, or a situation, a lifestyle he's leaving behind, it's taught him who he is. It's made him understand what this connection is. And he's saying, I love your eyes. So he's reminding you of the power you have, the power behind your eyes, the way you draw him in. The way he melts when he looks at you. And I do feel he struggles sometimes to look into your eyes, because, he loses his power then. Because he looks at you and he just melts into bits because you're so beautiful. So if he's struggled to look you in the eyes recently and you're not sure why, or they're giving me fear, or he's run from you, he's gone into any fear when he's looked into your eyes, it's because you're the most beautiful thing he's ever seen, and he struggles sometimes to hold it in. everything is falling into place. So it's all moving forward right now. So if you've waited for this for a long time, for him to leave the karmic partner or for this to move forward, have faith, because everything is falling into place. And he's saying, I'm starting to enjoy my life. And that's because of you. That's because he's finally got a way out of his situation. He can finally see a light at the end of the tunnel and things are making sense again. And he's saying it's because I'm understanding. So he's starting to enjoy his life because he's understanding what he needs to do. I'm facing my truths and I'm going within to become a better person. I know I have a purpose here and I want to be able to work on that. And that's giving him hope and that's giving him strength to make changes. And it's allowing him to feel good again about his life. So great sign about your mission together. That he's aware now that you have a purpose in his life and you have a purpose together, and he's going to make the changes to make it happen. So great change. I feel this has been moving forward since August time. The best is yet to come, and that's what they want you to know. So he is creating stability. You do have a future. Trust him to find his way. I hope this helps. Have a great day. Sending you so much love, and I'll see you soon.